Of course, good reading skills can lead to a lot of success in school, and teachers will tell you that's why it's important to help kids develop a love of reading.
In tonight's Assignment Education Report, Lisa Klein takes us to Hillsboro, where the entire community is working together to develop strong readers.
The Reading Initiative is led by an organization called Hillsboro CARES. CARES is an acronym for Community Advocates for Reading, Enrichment, and Success. The story behind how this organization began is quite a tale, and it starts with one woman's passion for reading.
All right, big girl, let's go.
Jackie Davison farms with her family on the east side of Vernon County.
We milk 800 cows.
Her dad, sister, and brother spend their days on this dairy farm in Hillsboro.
Children aren't in school, they're here on the farm with us, so it's never a dull moment. There's always learning going on. Come on.
Which is important for someone with her skills.
Come on, big girl. I'm a farmer and with a teaching background.
And that teaching degree just might be the driving force behind some of this dairy farmer's utterly unbelievable ideas.
Carmen, can you take her in and milk her? When I have a new crazy idea, it'll usually start with, okay, so here's how I'm going to change the world today.
Her big ideas revolve around showing parents of young children the importance of reading. And ironically, her ideas all started with a book.
So when I read the Read Aloud Handbook, I was excited and appalled at the same time. Very, very scared for a future that there's so many kids that really struggle in life because of their literacy.
So Jackie got to work.
It was a moment of, I'm not going to wait for my kids to grow up to do all the things I want to do in life. I'm going to start them now because I want my kids to see that I want to change the world.
She could have written a novel with all of her ideas, but started by presenting a few of them to a group of teachers and community members. Together they formed an organization called Hillsboro CARES and started booking projects.
Our first program was Local Lit, and this year is its third year running.
The students have a little card. It is sponsored by the area community businesses.
When the children read a certain number of books, they get to bring their coupon in and they get a pancake, a chocolate chip pancake or a plain pancake for free.
Other reading reward options include free swimming, nachos, or ice cream from different local businesses.
Anything for reading. I love it.
The store manager of Hillsboro County Market said taking part in this community-wide effort was a no-brainer.
Usually with Jackie, you go, yeah, let's do it.
No one has turned us down, which is dangerous because I just keep asking things because I have more ideas.
Showed their terrible claws.
Restaurant Readers is one of them.
It gives the kids something to do while they wait for their chocolate chip pancakes.
These laminated books can be found at 3 restaurants in town.
We're taking a span of time that could be completely unproductive when you're sitting waiting for your food and turning it into something that is becoming more of an experience for the family.
So while they are enjoying their tasty reward for all of their hard work, school-aged kids start earning minutes toward their next reward.
We have Books with Bubba, and if an entire classroom is reading more books than all the other classrooms, Bubba gets to come to school.
The tale of the family farm dog is the next chapter of this community-wide story.
Bubba's going to hang out during their reading time and wander around the room and be petted.
Well, we know the importance of having our students being independent, lifelong learners by 3rd grade, because after 3rd grade we know that the research shows that the further and further they get behind if they are reluctant readers.
If we don't get kids to read at a young age, what happens to our community? What happens to the future of our society?
We need a car.
The potential answers to these questions gives Jackie the motivation to share her novel ideas.
Passion runs deep. Passion runs deep for farming and for books and for trying to make a positive impact.
One book at a time.
I mean, we're starting small with our community, but who's to say it can't get bigger? I mean, why can't it?
Well, many of the Hillsboro CARES programs are geared toward young children to help with brain development. The organization is currently running about 5 programs in addition to other small events. So they are a bunch of really busy people.
And I know you said one of the programs that you mentioned in that story was actually acknowledged nationally as well.
Yeah, it is. This is so cool. The Restaurant Readers Project, the laminated books that we talked about, that was picked up by a group called Read Aloud 15 Minutes. And the national group shared a video of Jackie, kind of a tutorial of how you put those books together, and they have more than 10,000 subscribers from throughout the country. They all know about Jackie in Hillsboro Cares, and what that community is doing for those kids.
Very grassroots. for
Very,
sure.
yes.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot,
Lisa.
Lisa.